This video is intended to serve as a stroke briefing for USA Swimming officials prior to the start of a meet or session. The content of this video is not inclusive of all technical rules. Please consult your deck referee for additional details on each stroke, as well as recent updates or changes to USA Swimming rules and regulations. To start the stroke briefing, we will begin with the butterfly. The butterfly begins with a forward start. The body must be kept on the breast, defined as shoulders at or past vertical towards the breast at all times. The swimmer may be submerged after the start and after each turn for not more than 15 meters. The arms must be brought forward over the water and pulled back simultaneously. The arms are defined as the entire length from the shoulder to the wrist. This swimmer is displaying non-simultaneous arms. The kick is a simultaneous up and down movement. No alternating, scissors, or breaststroke kicking movements are permitted. This swimmer is displaying a simultaneous kick even though the feet are not parallel. And this swimmer is displaying an alternating kick that should be disqualified. At turns and finishes, the touch shall be made with both hands separated and simultaneous at, above, or below the water surface. During the turns, the shoulders must be at or past vertical towards the breast when the swimmer leaves the wall. This swimmer is past vertical towards the back when she leaves the wall. Underwater recovery is not permitted at any time, including prior to the turn and finish. This swimmer is displaying underwater recovery prior to the turn and should be disqualified. Next, let's cover the backstroke. Backstroke begins with an in-the-water start with both hands on the gutter or starting grips. Toes may be above the water, but may not be in, on, above, or bent over the gutter at any time. This swimmer is displaying toes over the gutter at the start. 15-meter rule applies following the start and each turn, after which the swimmer must remain on the surface. During the swim, any style is acceptable as long as the swimmer remains on the back, defined as shoulders at or past vertical towards the. During the turn, the swimmer may go past vertical towards the breast and may utilize an immediate continuous single or immediate continuous simultaneous double arm pull to initiate the turn. This swimmer is displaying a delay in initiating the turn. This swimmer is also displaying a delay in initiating the turn. During the turn, the swimmer may go past vertical towards the breast and touch the wall with her hand. This is a legal turn, but would be illegal at the finish. The shoulders must be at or past vertical towards the back when the feet leave the wall. The swimmer may not scull backward to return to the wall following a missed turn. Effective May 1st, 2023, swimmers may resubmerge at the finish of the backstroke. Their current interpretation defines the finish as anywhere within 5 meters of the finish wall. All of these swimmers are demonstrating legal finishes under the new rule. Next, let's cover the breaststroke. Breaststroke begins with a forward start. The body must be kept on the breast. The stroke cycle is one arm pull and one leg kick in that order. After the start and following each turn, one arm stroke may be completely back to the legs. The head must break the surface at or before the hands reaching the widest part of the second pull. After the start in each turn, and any time prior to the first breaststroke kick, a single butterfly kick is permitted. This swimmer is displaying multiple butterfly kicks and should be disqualified. And this swimmer is displaying 2 butterfly kicks and should also be disqualified. During the swim, the recovery of the hands is from the breast, on, under, or over the water. Arm movements must be simultaneous. Elbows must be kept under the water except for the last stroke before the turn or finish. During each complete cycle, some part of the head must break the surface of the water. Movement of the legs shall be simultaneous. Feet must be turned outward during the propulsive part of the kick. No alternating, scissors, or downward butterfly kicks are permitted. This swimmer is displaying a downward butterfly kick. This swimmer is displaying alternating kicks. At all turns and finishes, the swimmer must touch with both hands separated and simultaneous at, above, or below the water surface. The swimmer's shoulders must be at or past vertical towards the breast when leaving the wall. And this swimmer is displaying a non-simultaneous touch. And finally, let's review the freestyle. Freestyle begins with a forward start. The swimmer may be submerged after the start and after each turn for not more than 15 meters. By that point, the head must have broken the surface. During the swim, any style may be used. The swimmer may not propel themselves on the lane line or push off the bottom of the pool. Some part of the swimmer must touch the wall at the completion of each length. The swimmer is permitted to return to the wall to touch following a missed turn. Next, let's review the individual medley. This event begins with a forward start. The athlete must swim 1/4 of the event distance as each prescribed stroke, in the order of butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, and freestyle. All start, turn, and finish rules apply for each 1/4 of the event. There are various techniques utilized during the finish of the backstroke. Remember that the swimmer must remain past vertical towards the back until the hand touches the wall. The swimmer must be past vertical towards the breast when the swimmer starts the breaststroke. The swimmer may not swim in the style of the other 3 strokes during the freestyle leg. During the freestyle start or intermediate turn, the swimmer must be on the breast prior to any kick or stroke. And to conclude, let's review relay exchanges. The departing swimmer must remain in contact with the starting platform or wall until the incoming swimmer has touched the wall. The official should observe the departing swimmer leave the starting platform, then look downward to verify that the hand of the finishing swimmer is in contact with the wall. Thank you for watching this stroke briefing. As you head out to the deck, please remember the cardinal rule of officiating. The benefit of the doubt always goes to the swimmer. Please direct any technical questions to your deck referee for interpretation. Thank you for serving as a USA Swimming official.